divas. Hello, welcome to my soul alchemy community. It's been a while since I last recorded a practice, 3 years to be precise. Things are a little bit different now. This is the first of hopefully many free yoga practices which you receive when you sign up for the newsletter and become part of the My Soul Alchemy community. This is practice 1 for the new astrological year. It's a new moon in Aries, and that's all about reigniting our energy and our emotions. It is the year of the fire horse, and so after last year's shedding with the year of the snake, this year is about that forward momentum. Last year's release made way for this year's courage, resilience and drive. Now I'm only going to touch on the astrology a little bit because you can read more about it in my blog post, what's going on in the stars. Essentially what's happened here is the sun and the moon are conjunct Saturn and Neptune in Aries, and this is really asking us to ground our dreams in reality. Look at the way that you try to build your dreams, what patterns serve you and what patterns don't. As an example, I'm very much an all or nothing kind of girl, so historically when I plan something new, I go all in. I give it my everything to the point of burnout. And finally, after almost 41 years, I am realising that actually what I want really is a real work-life balance, and I really want to consciously create my dream week of working for 3 days and having 4 days where I can do the things that I love, work on self-development, learn a new language. And so right now I am looking at the patterns and the structures that in the past really have been me setting myself up for fail, because there is this need for perfectionism and to do everything when actually less is more. The sun is exalted in Aries, and all it means when we say a planet is exalted in a sign is essentially they're like bezzie mates. So the sun being in Aries is a really good feeling. It's comfortable. He likes being in Aries because you have this ball of fire literally in the sign of fire. So this is the time to start taking action, okay? This is the time to be courageous. This is the time to join that protest, speak up for the causes you believe in, boycott the brands that don't align with your values, and start looking at ways you can make those small changes. In the words of Deli Sant, do the small things. And remember, think globally, act locally. So with all of this in mind, let's get started. I'm going to be taking you through a vinyasa practice today, really helping you to draw on that fiery energy and really help you to ground down at the same time. We're going to be practicing Ujjayi breath or power breath, and we're going to be holding some mudras as well. We'll be taking Buddha mudra, which is where we take the thumb and we place it over the ring and the pinky fingers, and we extend the index and the middle finger. And I want you to think that those 2 fingers are like roots, and we are grounding down into the earth. So if you think about rooting those dreams in reality, imagine the earth as that structure that's going to hold those dreams for you. And we also have Surya Mudra. Surya Mudra being the gesture of the sun, where we take the thumb and we place it over the ring finger, and we extend the index, the middle and the pinky. And we're going to bring them to our knees, palms up. And we can take them throughout the practice as well, as and when we feel we need to. And so without further ado, we're going to get started. As always, you know your body better than I do. So do what feels good. And if something doesn't feel good, adjust, stop, take a breather. Come back to your happy shape, whatever that feels like for you. And if you're not sure what your happy shape is, feel free to try mine, which is wide knee child's pose or kneeling. So comfortable seated position. whatever that may look like for you. Sukhasana, easy pose. Maybe you're cross-legged, maybe your legs are out straight, maybe you are kneeling. Press play on the playlist when you're ready. And if it feels comfortable, close the eyes. To start off with, bring one hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. Don't try to alter your breath here. Simply be aware of it. Notice the natural rise and fall of your torso with every inhale and every exhale. Notice all those thoughts, beliefs and judgments as they start to flood in now that your body is still. Welcome them in one by one. Don't try to resist them. What we resist persists. And keeping your hand on your chest, take the hand on your belly and take Baha Mudra, bringing your thumb just over your ring finger and your pinky. Take that hand down to the ground and extend the index and the middle finger down to the ground. And as you stay with your breath, your own natural rhythm of breathing, yes, if it feels good, set yourself an intention. Or consider how you can root your own dreams in reality. And take a few more breaths here. When you're ready, bring your awareness to the hand resting on your chest. Take Baha Mudra once more. Bring that hand down to the ground. Send those roots down, down, down into the earth, planting the seeds of your dreams. Take a few more rounds of breath here. When you're ready, bring your palms face up, resting on the knees. Keep your thumb over your ring finger and extend your pinky along with your middle finger and your ring finger for Surya Mudra. I'm going to take you through a breathing practice called Ujjayi breath or power breath. And Ujjayi breath is where we consciously take the breath in through the nose and out through the nose, but we want it to hit the back of the throat. It's not always the most comfortable breathing practice, so if you're not feeling it, just continue with breath awareness, or maybe there's another breathing practice that you really love that kind of gives you that feeling of like drawing on fiery momentum energy. It's almost like, if you've never done it before, it's a little bit like when you breathe against a mirror to kind of steam it up. It's that like, you feel it when you breathe out in the back of your throat. And that is what we're aiming for, but we're breathing in and out through the nose, so the mouth is closed, okay? So do a couple of rounds practicing as if you're breathing on a mirror, you know, when you want to like buff it up a bit. Give that a try, and then we'll get started. Taking Surya Mudra, palms up. Close the eyes if it feels good. Take a big inhale through the nose. Exhale everything out with a sigh. Keeping the mouth closed now, breathe in through the nose. Exhale through the nose. Inhale. Exhale. Breathing in. Breathing out. And as you continue here at your own pace, consciously try to take the breath as low down into the torso as you can. Consciously feeling the belly expand and retract with every inhale and every exhale. Continue here at your own pace. Take a few more rounds. Find your way back to your natural rhythm of breathing, maintaining Surya Mudra. Go ahead and extend the legs out in front of you. We're going to come into a spinal twist, taking Ardha Matsyendrasana. So draw your right leg in towards your chest. You can keep it here, or if you prefer, you can cross it over the other leg. You're going to hug your right leg, take your right arm over behind you, and then set the gaze towards your right shoulder to begin with. Notice where you feel that in your body. Take an inhale, roll that right shoulder down and away from the ear, slightly opening up the chest a little bit here. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, set the gaze over that right shoulder a little bit more if it feels good. Holding here for 3 rounds of breath. Take ujjayi breath here throughout the practice at any point, or just come back to your breath awareness. Release, come back to center, extend that right leg out. Take an inhale, bring the arms to the sky. As you exhale, fold forwards, Paschimottanasana, full forward fold. Take an inhale here and lift through the chest, lifting up from the heart space. And as you exhale, fold forwards a little bit more. So you're kind of aiming to get your chest closer to your legs as opposed to your forehead. Hold here, take an inhale. Exhale, fold a little bit more. Coming all the way back up to center. Coming into Ardha Matsyendrasana on the other side. Draw that left knee in towards the chest. Hold it here. Or you can take it over the right leg. Hug your left leg with your right arm. Take an inhale and take your left hand behind you. Holding here. Again, come back to your breath. Take a ujjayi breath if it feels good. Take an inhale. Exhale, roll that left shoulder down and away from the ear. Inhale. As you exhale, maybe set the gaze over that left shoulder a little bit more. Holding here for 3 rounds of breath. Exhale, start to unravel. Extend that left leg out again. Come to an inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, fall forward, fold Paschimottanasana once more. You can keep the legs straight here if you want. I find it more comfortable to bend my knees slightly. It's up to you. Take an inhale, lift through the chest. As you exhale, fold forwards. And you can absolutely place the hands down as well if that feels more comfortable. Like if you're in a full forward fold and you're here, it's still a full forward fold. Shoulders away from the ears, one more breath. Exhale, fold. And all the way back up to seated. Bring yourself up onto your hands and your knees, coming into Vithalasana, Marjariasana, cat-cow. Hands under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips. Take an inhale, lift the head, lift the heart for Vithalasana. Exhale, gaze down to the mat, the knees or the belly button for Marjariasana. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Exhale. Take 3 more here, move in time with your own breath. And if this feels good, continue here, or if it delights you, on your exhale, you're going to come back to child's pose. And as you exhale, you're going to come forwards into Chaturanga on the knees. Inhale. Exhale. And again, continue here if this feels good. Wherever you're at, you're picking up momentum, okay? So even if you're in your more traditional cat-cows, still picking up that momentum. Options, stay here, or Curl the toes under, lift into down dog, Adho Mukha Svanasana. And as you exhale, you're going to spine away forwards into Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift, Adho Mukha Svanasana, down dog. Exhale, Chaturanga. And lifting all the way up. And either staying in your down dog or back down to tabletop position. We're going to bring ourselves up to standing. So if you're in tabletop, you can slowly lift the glutes up towards the sky, so you're in a full forward fold. Come up that way. If you're in down dog, you can hop, skip, jump, flow up to the top of your mat. I'm going to take 6 rounds of Surya Namaskar, sun salutations. And we're going to start off with our right leg. I'm going to guide you through, and then you're going to do them yourself. I'm going to try really hard not to guide you too much with this. There is a particular track on the playlist which you can press play to, and you can move in time to the mantra. It's one of my favourite ways to do Surya Namaskar because it keeps me quite consistent in my speed. There's a real temptation with sun salutations to power through them and get through them really quick. And for me, when I slow it down and I move in time to that particular piece of music, it almost becomes quite meditative. So hopefully it works for you as well. Come to the top of your mat, palms by the sides of the body. Feel free to take Surya Mudra at any point. Take an inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, step back. Right leg. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forwards, drop the knees for me here. Exhale, come down through Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through Cobra. Lift back to down dog. Step forwards on the right foot, inhale. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down to Heart Center, Anjali Mudra. Palms by the sides. Inhale, bring the arms to the sky. Exhale, full forward fold. Left leg goes back this time on the inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, come forwards, drop the knees for me here again, please. Exhale, come down through Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through Cobra. Lift it back on an exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Left foot comes forwards, inhale. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, full forward fold, Anjali Mudra. That counts as 1 round. We'll take 5 more. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right leg goes back. Inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale. Option, drop the knees. Exhale, come down through Chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through Cobra. Lift it back on an inhale, down dog. The right foot comes forwards. Exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down through Heart Center, Anjali Mudra. Palms by the sides. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, full forward fold. Left leg goes back this time. Inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, Chaturanga, option, drop the knees. Exhale, come down. Inhale, rise up through Cobra. Exhale, come back to down dog. Left foot comes forwards. Full forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down through Heart Center, Anjali Mudra. Palms by the sides. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Right foot goes back this time on an inhale. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, come forwards. Option, drop the knees. Exhale, down through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through cobra. Lift back on an exhale. Right foot comes forwards. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward fold. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center. Anjali Mudra. Palms by the sides. Inhale. Exhale, fold. Left foot goes back this time on an inhale. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale, spine away forwards. Come down through chaturanga. Inhale, rise up through cobra. Lift back to down dog. Left foot comes forwards. Right foot follows. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down through heart center, Anjali Mudra. We're halfway through. We're going to do the next 3 rounds without me talking. Right foot goes back. Right foot comes forward. Left leg this time. Right foot goes back. Right foot comes forwards. Left leg this time, inhale. One more round, inhale. Stand tall in your Tadasana. Fight the temptation to fidget here. Root down through the soles of the feet. And if you want to take Surya Mudra. Roll the shoulders back and down. Soften the gaze, maybe close the eyes. When you're ready, bring the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Root down through the right foot. Externally rotate that left leg so the knee is facing out. You bring your heel of your left foot to your right ankle for Vrikshasana, tree pose. If this feels good, stay here, or if you want, you could bring your foot up the calf. You could bring it to the knee if you want. I personally don't find that very comfortable. Or you could bring it up to your inner thigh. The idea is with Vrikshasana is that we want to draw the energy in towards the midline. So that helps us stay stable. Draw the belly button in towards the spine. Push the foot and the thigh together. So wherever you're at, try to push those two parts of your body so that they're really connecting as you grind down through the earth and you draw the belly button in towards the spine. Hands can be at heart center, Anjali Mudra, or you could take Surya Mudra with the palms down by the sides, or maybe you want to draw the arms all the way up to the sky. Now, trees don't just stay still, they move. They sway in the wind, so if you're finding that you're swaying a little bit, that's normal. You're in tree pose. Hold here. Focus on one spot in front of you on the horizon. That helps with stability. Continue to root down through your right foot. Come back to your breath. Take Ujjayi breath if it feels good. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more times. Now, keeping that left foot off the ground, we're going to bring the knee more central. You're going to bring the hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra, and extend that left leg behind as you bring yourself into Virabhadrasana, Warrior 3. Hands can stay at heart center, Anjali Mudra, or you could extend the arms straight out. Or maybe you want to take the arms up by the sides of the body, holding here, taking an inhale. As you exhale, gently float that left leg back. You're going to be on a slight angle so that your left leg is sort of facing towards the long edge of the mat, but it's not completely turned out, okay? Take an inhale, bring the arms to the sky. I'm going to turn the other way so that you can see what I mean a bit better. So your foot's at a 45-degree angle. Back foot, front foot faces the top of your mat. Bring the arms all the way up to the sky. Virabhadrasana 1, Warrior 1. Holding here. Taking an inhale. Exhale, hold. Inhale, bring the arms into Goddess. Exhale, hold. Take 3 more rounds here. Bring the arms all the way back up. This time as you exhale, you're going to bring the arms to shoulder height and you're going to rotate your back foot externally another 45 degrees so it's facing the long edge of your mat. Hold here. Take the gaze over that right hand. Keeping the front knee above the front ankle. On your next inhale, straighten that front leg. As you exhale, reach forwards as far as you can with that right hand. Windmill down to Trikonasana, triangle. Now, if you find it quite difficult to get to the ground, grab a block. If you don't have a block, bend your right leg, rest your right arm on your right thigh. Bring the left arm all the way up to the sky. Triangle, Trikonasana. Options. You can be here. You can be here. You could be here. You could be here. All of this is triangle. Roll that left shoulder, down and away from the ear. Gaze wherever helps you feel more comfortable. So that might be up towards your left thumb. Might be straight ahead. or it might be down to your right toe, your right hand, your right elbow, your right knee. Hold here, take 3 rounds of breath. Windmill the hands down to frame that front foot. Rotate the back foot to face the long edge of the mat. Plant the hands down, step back to down dog and come all the way down onto the knees, coming back to tabletop, or stay in your down dog, whatever feels good for you. Find your way back up to a full forward fold. So that might be curling the toes under, lifting up the knees away from the mat, walk the hands into the feet, or if you're in down dog, maybe you want to hop, step, or jump the feet in towards the hands. Hang low in your full forward fold, slowly roll all the way up to standing. We're going to take that flow on the other side. So coming back to, not Trikonasana, Vrikshasana, tree pose. Externally rotate the right leg, bring your right foot, the sole of the right foot, to your left ankle, hands heart center, Anjali Mudra if that feels good. If you want, you can grab a chair here to help with balance, or, you know, a wall. Otherwise, hands at heart center, Anjali Mudra, maybe bring the foot to the inside of the calf, maybe the knee, maybe the thigh, wherever feels good for you. I can always do it on one side and not the other. I don't know why. So we're going to go here. And again, you can bring the hands down by the sides, maybe take Surya Mudra here again. Or maybe take the arms all the way up. Focus on one spot in front of you. Reach down through the sole of the left foot. Rise up through the fingertips, through the crown of the head. Draw the belly button in towards the spine here. Focus on that one spot in front of you. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Soften the gaze. Bring that knee into a chair position. Hands to heart center, Anjali Mudra. Slowly bring yourself to Virabhadrasana, Warrior 3, by extending that right leg behind you, hinging forwards at the hips. Hands can stay at heart center, or you can extend them all the way out in front, or bring them up to the sides of the body. Take an inhale. As you exhale, gently float that right leg back, 45-degree angle on that right foot. Arms to the sky, Virabhadrasana, Warrior 1. Front knee above the front ankle, hold here. Take 3 rounds of breath, Ujjayi breath, or just your regular rhythm of breathing. Take another inhale. As you exhale, bring the arms down to shoulder height, rotate the back foot to face the long edge of the mat, Warrior 2, Virabhadrasana. Holding here, take 3 rounds of breath, gaze over that left hand. Roll the shoulders down and away from the ears, and remember, take a wide leg. Take the feet to the long edges of the mat if you're finding that when you're doing these shapes that your balance is off. Take an inhale, straighten that front leg. As you exhale, reach forwards with that left hand, rotate the arms down, coming into Trikonasana. So again, you can absolutely rest your left arm on your left thigh. If you've got a block, you want it on the short, wide side, so that it's slightly higher. You can obviously get yourself lower to the ground, but essentially it's to bring the ground up to you. The only reason I'm not using one is because I don't have one right now. Roll that right shoulder down and away from the ears. Take the gaze up towards that right hand, or straight ahead, or down to the big toe. Again, you can be here with the legs straight, you could be here, you could be here. Go to where feels good. Windmill the arms all the way back up. Warrior two. We're going to bring that foot back to that 45-degree angle. Go back to those shapes that we just forgot to do. Coming back into warrior one. Maybe take Surya Mudra here if it feels good. Or extend all the fingertips towards the sky. Taking an inhale as you exhale, bring the arms into goddess. Hold here for 3 rounds of breath. And bring the hands down, frame that front foot, and you can step back to down dog, maybe flow through a vinyasa, come back to child's pose, tabletop, whatever your preferred happy shape is here. Maybe it's kneeling. Take a moment, close the eyes, soften the gaze, maybe take Surya Mudra or Boha Mudra here. We've done quite a bit of Surya Mudra. Now that we're near to the ground, maybe take Boha Mudra. Come back to those roots. Come back to your breath. Find your way back into your tabletop position or down dog. We're going to bring ourselves back up to that standing position. So get there however feels good for you. And come all the way back up. Come to the top of your mat. Coming back to that left leg, we're going to root down through the right leg, working the left leg. So tabletop with the left leg. We're going to hinge forwards at the hips and gently step all the way back. We're going to lower that back knee down. You can get there from down dog, but I feel like that's kind of my default all the time, and I'm really trying to mix it up a bit. So if that transition didn't work for you and you prefer down dog, do it from down dog, or if you have a transition that you love, use that instead. Bring the left hand down to the ground. Take an inhale, raise the right arm all the way up to the sky. Now you've got options here. You can keep that back knee down to the ground. You can keep the toes uncurled, or you can curl them under and lift up to create a bit of height here. Hold. And again, you can take your right foot wide to the long edge of the mat to create a bit more space, because I sometimes feel like this can be quite uncomfortable in my glutes and in my IT band down the outside of my thigh. Take an inhale. Exhale. One more time. Bring the arm down towards the back leg. Take an inhale, bring it all the way over to the inside of the right foot. Exhale, take it back. Inhale. Exhale. Parita Parsvakonasana. Plant that right hand down. Bring your left hand to the center of the mat, so right underneath the center of your chest. You're going to open to the long edge of the mat on your right. So as you do that, you're going to heel toe your right foot essentially off the mat, okay? So we're kind of in like a side plank here, but it's a variation, okay? So we're in Vashisthasana, but we've just got our right leg kind of coming out in front of us. Take an inhale, bringing that right arm over. Root down into your courage here. Root down into the earth through that left hand. Rise up through the middle of the body. Take the right arm over. Gaze wherever helps you feel most comfortable here. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out through the mouth. One more time. We're going to take the right leg to meet the left. You can bring your right hand to the ground to help. Coming into Vashisthasana, we can lower the left leg here. Side plank. Hold here. Again, lifting up through the center of the body from the waist. Come back to your breath. Maybe take Surya Mudra here once more. As you exhale, bring that right hand down to the ground. Step back into your high plank, chaturanga. You can absolutely come into your happy shape here before we go on to the other side. Or you can go straight there. If you're having a little break, roll out those wrists a little bit. Bring your left foot forwards, drop that back knee, uncurl the toes, root down through that right hand. Heel toe your left foot out to the long edge of the mat. Doesn't need to be straight onto the front of the mat. My foot feels more comfortable on a slight 45-degree angle when I'm in this shape. Take an inhale, bring that left arm up to the sky. Maybe take Surya Mudra here. If it feels good, curl the back toes under, lift the back knee. On your next exhale, take that left arm towards the left leg. Inhale, bring it up and over, back down to the ground in front of you. Inhale, take it back. Exhale, bring it forwards. One more time. Plant that left foot down. Bring your right foot to the center of your mat. You're going to heel toe your left foot to the long edge of the mat, and as you do, you're going to open your body out to the long edge of the mat. Both feet facing the long edge of the mat to your left. Inhale, bring that left arm up. Maybe take Surya Mudra here. Holding here. This is just a variation of Vashisthasana, side plank. Hold. Come back to your breath. Now, if it feels good, you can bring the left hand down as you take your left foot back to meet the right. Coming into Vashisthasana, side plank. Option, drop that right foot down to the ground. Holding here, take an inhale. Exhale. Take 3 rounds of breath. Bring that left hand down, come into your happy shape, roll out those wrists here. How you doing? That feels like quite a fiery flow. When I created it yesterday, I was not expecting it to feel like this. You're welcome. We're going to bring ourselves into Āsana, low lunge. Get there however feels good for you. So I've given you other options before. I'm going to take it from down dog. Haven't done that yet in this practice. Inhale, maybe extend the left leg up. Exhale, draw the left knee in towards the nose, step it down and through, drop the back knee, uncurl the toes, take an inhale, arms to the sky, āsana. Maybe take Surya Mudra here, hold, exhale. And as you breathe here, ask yourself, what are your boundaries? Do you respect your own boundaries? Do they need to be re-established? Because if you're not respecting your own boundaries, how can you expect other people to? On your next inhale, bring the arms into Goddess. As you exhale, give yourself a hug here. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, Goddess. Hold, inhale. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Take 3 more here, move in time with your breath. One more time, inhale. Bring the hands down. Either frame that front foot or take the hands to the inside of the foot. Step back to tabletop. We're going to switch sides. Bring your right foot forwards. You can get there from down dog if you want. Sometimes it's nicer to take the easier option. Take an inhale, bring the arms all the way up, āsana, hold here, take 3 rounds of breath. As you exhale, bring the arms into Goddess. Inhale here. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Inhale, bring the arms up, āsana. Exhale, arms into Goddess. Inhale, hold. Exhale, give yourself a hug. Take 3 more rounds here, and as you root down through your right foot, your left knee, into your courage, remember to keep your heart soft amongst the chaos. One more time. Bring the hands down, either frame that front foot, step back to down dog, or gently heel toe that right foot out a little bit. Both hands on the inside of the right foot. Lift the back knee, kick back to down dog, or just come back to tabletop. Take your happy shape here. Maybe you're in child's pose. If so, if you've never tried it before, try child's pose with a wide knee. I love wide knee child's pose. I just feel like it gives me a lot more space, and sometimes this is more comfortable, right? Or take kneeling wherever you're at, especially if you're in a seated position. Maybe take Bahu Mudra here one more time. Soften the gaze. We'll close the eyes, root down through the index finger, root down through your middle finger. Allow your dreams to be rooted. Let Mother Earth be that structure. And when we let Mother Earth be the structure that holds our dreams, becomes less about hustle culture and more about balance and remembering that there are seasons and rest does count as productivity. Couple more rounds of breath here. And slowly bring yourself onto your butt. I feel like I have come to film this outside and everyone else has gone outside as well. Someone's just started mowing their lawn. I'm very near to a school. So hopefully it's not affecting the sound too much. Fingers crossed. We're going to come back to āsana, fall forward fold. Seated. So we're going to take Āda, half fall forward fold. Half fall forward fold, half forward fold. So just like we did at the beginning, but this time we're going to bring our right foot to our left leg, wherever feels comfortable. So it's Āda āsana, half forward fold. Bring the hands down to the ground. Take an inhale, roll the shoulders back and down. As you exhale, walk the hands forwards. Holding here. And again, think more about creating space in the body here. If you love how it feels to get your head down to your leg, and you really love that, go there. But if you don't force it. Take 3 rounds of breath here. Back up to seated. Extend your right leg out. Bring your left foot to the inside of your right leg, wherever feels good for you. Bring the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, create space, roll the shoulders back and down. Exhale, fold at the chest. If that feels good. Take 3 more rounds of breath here. And come all the way back up. Bring yourself down onto your back. Now do this in a way that feels good for you. We're going to stay here for a little while, so do whatever you need to do to get comfortable whilst you're lying on your back. I just like to go back. Hug the knees into the chest. Give yourself a big touch here. Find some stillness, or if you prefer, maybe to really sway from side to side. I encourage you to stick with the stillness, because when our bodies are still, our mind usually starts racing, and you've got to start facing that discomfort. Come back to your breath. Bring your right hand to the outside of the left knee, gently guide the knees down to the right side of the body. Extend the left arm out. Take the gaze over to the left hand here. Breathe in through the nose Breathe out through the nose. And your next inhale, bring the knees back up to centre. Either give yourself another touch here or grasp onto the soles of the feet for happy baby. Āsana. And again, stick with the stillness. Release the feet, take the left hand to the outside of the right knee, draw the knees down to the long edge of the mat. On your left, extend the right arm out, take your gaze to the right hand, hold here. Come back to your breath. Next inhale, come all the way back up to centre. Again, give yourself another touch here, or come back to āsana, happy baby, whatever feels good for you. Slowly bring the feet down to the ground. Bring yourself into Shavasana. You've got options here. You can, of course, bring the soles of the feet together so the knees drop out. Or you can take the feet to the long edges of the mat so the knees drop in and support one another. This is my favourite. Or you can extend the legs out completely here. And you can fidget between all three options. It's entirely up to you. One hand to the belly, one hand to the chest. Close the eyes if that feels good, or just set your gaze. Come back to your breath. Taking 6 rounds of the ujjayi breath in and out through the nose so it hits the back of your throat. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. With every inhale, allow the belly to rise and expand as the lungs fill with air. With every exhale, draw the belly into the spine. Back to the idea of grounding your dreams in reality, whatever that reality looks like for you. Notice patterns and behaviours that are your default, but perhaps don't work. Notice the ways in which you unconsciously set yourself up to fail. Begin to explore new patterns and behaviours that you could establish that will help you to realise those dreams. Slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. Let go of the ujjayi breath. Come back to your own natural rhythm of breathing. And notice similarities and differences between your own rhythm of breathing now and when you first started this practice. Remembering that what matters is not the similarities or differences, but rather our awareness of them. And some movement to the fingers and the toes. Stretch the legs long, arms overhead, perhaps even invite a yawn here, and in your own time, in your own way, find yourself up to a comfortable seated position, whatever that may feel like for you. Bring your hands to heart center and Mudra. Start to rub the palms together here. Feel that warmth, heat and energy build. Place the hands over the eyes. Feel that warmth, heat and energy resonate throughout your entire body. And as you breathe here, come back to the idea of rooting your dreams in reality. Keeping the eyes closed, start to draw the hands away. Place them one on top of the other at the heart center. Take a deep inhale through the nose. And exhale everything out with a sigh. And as we do, we say thank you to the Krishnamacharya and Iyengar lineage of yoga, and to all of the teachers and practitioners who came before us. Thank you so much for your practice today. I hope that you enjoyed it. Hopefully the lawnmower and the children weren't too loud. If you have got feedback or you feel like sharing something, you can do so in the comments below. Likewise, if you enjoyed this practice, please engage with this video. It helps me to reach more people, so whether that's a like or a subscribe, I would love that. That would be amazing and very much appreciated. And also leave me a Google review as well. I will link it in the description below. There are 3 journal prompts that you can use throughout the next 28 days alongside this practice to support you if you would like to dive deeper into your journaling, you can buy the New Moon and Aries journal. It's a PDF and it's just £1. £1? Likewise, if you would like to deepen your yoga practice beyond the shapes that we make on the mat, you can do so with my 31-day course, the 31 Days of Yoga, where you can build a consistent practice and deepen your practice in as little as 31 days. That's all for now. I hope that you have a really beautiful 28 days ahead. I will see you at the next new moon in Taurus. Take care. Bye, divas.